To the outside world, we do seem like the perfect family.
Cindy and I have our own yacht service business.
We have 3 beautiful children. They're my world. In reality, that perfect family cannot be further from the truth.
Our family life is like a soup sandwich. You can't do anything with it, just falls apart.
My husband is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Honestly, hon, anybody knows how to wash a glass. Anybody. Your daughter could do it, okay? Do it right or don't do it at all.
I'm married to a monster. Life inside our home is complete chaos. If I upset Trevor, he'll start yelling, he'll start insulting me. He calls me a dumbass, stupid ass piece of. He said basically I'm just a life support for
Cindy's extremely hard-headed, and it's very hard to get through to her sometimes. The only time I'm heard is if I'm almost like screaming. What I want from you is a little trust. I haven't anybody in how many years? How many people have
I don't know.
Look at me. I can get lady.
He'll say shut the up or I'll make you shut up. I'm terrified of him. The kids are too.
She doesn't need to be afraid of me at all. I'm not generally a violent person. I don't know anyone in the world that would be afraid of me.
Trevor can be a very, very violent person. When I was 8 months pregnant with our first child, we got in a huge altercation. I was pushed out of the car while it was moving. I was rushed to the hospital. I started having contractions. Thank God I and the baby were okay. I have fought back. He'll just say, this is what you got, bring it on. Come on, you want to do this?
She's hit me over the head with a lamp, blood all over the place. I've been hit with a curling iron.
Once we got in a fight and I wouldn't back down.
She was hitting me repeatedly. I was trying to get her to stop hitting me, had her forearms. I headbutted her nose, screaming at her to please stop, just stop. I broke her nose.
It was totally my fault. He broke my nose. I egged him on. I feel like I got so. The last time Trevor physically abused me was a few days ago. He grabbed me by the neck. He pinned me by his knees and sat on me. I was in excruciating pain because I had surgery on my stomach about 8 days prior. Trevor just mocked me. He said, wow, yeah, I know, I'm beating you. He said if I just obeyed him, we wouldn't have these problems. I yelled at him and said, you're abusive ass. And he went and smacked me in the face and said, now that's abusive.
Okay.
It sounds sick if I say I love him, but we have a lot of time together, and
20 years.
3 beautiful kids. My kids are my world. I wrote into you because I'm literally on the verge of a nervous breakdown. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. How much is too much? Is there a point where enough's enough and too much is too much? Because right now, what you've said is he slapped you in the face, he's headbutted you, he's pushed you out of a moving car when you were 8 months pregnant, he's attacked your son, he's called you every vile name in the book, he's threatened your life, he's choked you. Is there a line that he could cross? Or does that line not exist?
I keep saying each time when our arguments have gone farther and gone farther that this is it. I don't want to be portrayed as a domestic violence victim or, somebody that's, a battered wife. I don't want to be pictured as that. I have hit him back. I'm mouthy. I can push him.
So you don't want to be portrayed as a battered wife? Mm-mm. He did headbutt you and break your nose. Mm-hmm. You think it's your fault, at least partially. I just want to know. I want to know what you think.
I think I'm mouthy. I think being mouthy has pushed him.
So all we got to do is if I just get your mouth under control, then everything will be okay. Then he wouldn't do things like grab your hair and threaten to kill you like he did 3 years after he headbutted you.